The honor wall to honor service members and veterans, once again going virtual. Retired U.S. Navy Vice Admiral John Byrd from USAA joins us this morning to talk about it. Morning, sir. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure being here.
Talk a little bit about this virtual Poppy Wall of Honor, exactly what it is.
Sure. Several years ago, USAA created a Poppy Wall, 133 feet long, 9 feet high, filled with 645,000 synthetic red poppies, one for every man and woman who've been killed in combat, serving our country since World War I. We took it to the National Mall 2 years in a row, 2018 and 19, but unfortunately the pandemic hit. So last year we went virtual, and we'll do that again this year. So if you go to poppyandmemory.com, you can see the wall, you can learn about the history, and you can dedicate a poppy to a fallen American and show some sign of remembrance, which is what Memorial Day is all about.
Yeah, you know, we know the necessity, like you said, in the pandemic of doing it virtually a year ago, kind of in that transition period coming out of the pandemic this year, but virtual again. But frankly, for something like this to reach so broadly, there's some benefits to doing it virtually and letting more people participate that way.
You're exactly right, and we've learned that. You know, sort of the small silver lining, if you will, of the pandemic is people's ability to leverage virtual. So going forward next year, we expect to be back on the mall with the actual wall and the poppies and allowing people to stroll through and learn about it, but we'll also keep it virtual. So we'll be able to reach more Americans, be greater advocates on the significance of Memorial Day.
And you talk about the significance of Memorial Day, and like I just said, it comes at a time when we are getting out of this pandemic and people are getting able to get together for the first time and grill and do all that stuff that they do during the Memorial Day holiday. It's probably more important than ever as we're so excited to do that, to take a moment to remember the sacrifices made so we have the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. You know, it's a sacred day. It's a day to remember those men and women that paid the ultimate sacrifice. And while we should enjoy the barbecues and the great freedoms we have, we should remember those that made it possible for us to do that. It's a small thing to do. You know, you never can thank them enough, that's for sure. But to forget them would be a great tragedy.
Like you said, it is a small thing to do, and yet can be very powerful. Once again, what are some of the ways people can participate this year, and where can they go for more information?
Sure. They can go to poppyandmemory.com. They'll give you some activities, including dedicating a virtual poppy. They can certainly contribute to one charity that supports families of the fallen. There's many out there. You can teach your children about it. You can talk to your friends about it. So dedicating that virtual poppy and having the discussion of remembrance and thanking a family who's had a fallen is another thing you can do. So many different ways, none of them huge, that can be a great way to remember Memorial Day.
Yeah, and can make a difference in the lives of some of those families as well. Vice Admiral John Byrd from USAA, thank you so much, sir, for your service, and thank you for joining us today.
Well, thank you. It was an honor and a privilege to serve. Have a great day.
Thanks.